Hey everyone, it's Martha here. First off, this is for hashtag Stick and Glue, hosted by Mimi with Love, who is Melissa. But I had an idea to do something with some of my pages that had washi tape. And then I also did a few more pages of stickers. Just using up my stickers, so about 5 pages here. But I saw a video by a new YouTuber. The last time I checked, she only had 9 subscribers, and her channel name is Paper Ink Martha. Now, she did something that is not by any means new on the internet or anywhere else, but it inspired me to be able to do something with some of my pages in my stick and glue book. So that's what I mean by let's make a zine. And I thought she shows you 2 different examples, but I'm only going to do one here. So the first 2 I did, I tore out my pages with some of the washi. I did 2 of them so far. And I created these little zines, and they are just so cute. Let's see, I think this is the one I completely decorated. It's kind of like a little art journal. So if you are interested in art journaling or collaging, this is a good way to start. Because you get your front and your back, and then you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages inside. And I just started grabbing stuff that I had laying out and putting it down. And I also inked around it with some greens because I wanted it to stand out a little better. Now this one I haven't really finished yet, but I inked it with some pink. And then I just started using my word stickers and my girl stickers. That one needs a little more glue. And then somebody sent me this cluster one time in a happy mail, and I just added to it. So I still want to finish these 2 pages. But to me, she did hers a little different, and you can do yours any way you wanted to. She did some painting and different things like that, and I might do that in the future. But that's what I did with my washi tape masterboards. And then I also made a couple out of scrapbook paper. Now, I tried to do it with a square. It doesn't work as good with a square, 12 by 12. So I cut them down to 9 by 12. And this is, it's a little bit bigger. Now this size was from 8.5 by 11. And so it just about perfectly fits an ATC card. A little bit of room. So if you wanted to put ATC cards in there or make a notebook out of it, whatever you wanted to do. I just think it's fun. Doesn't take up a lot of room, but it uses up a lot of supplies that you may have laying around. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to find, let's see. Let's do this green one here, because I like the colors and I think it will look good for fall. So I'm going to go ahead and rip this out. And so I'm going to take it over here to my cutter and trim this off. And sorry for shaking you around, but I've got a mess around here, so I just got to move around the best way I can. I've always done this, so sorry y'all. And you all probably have seen this done before, but I am going to do it anyway because I'm having fun with it. Okay, I've got my page cut off. I've got that perforations cut off where it was attached to the spiral. It's not exactly perfect, but it doesn't have to be. It's a little zine. It's kind of like a little art journal, kind of like a tiny junk journal. So what you do, you fold it in half, as she called it, hot dog style. And you could always trim up those ends after you're done. And I did have a bone folder out here, but I'm not sure what I did with it. Here it is. Excuse my tools, they're all dirty. I do clean them periodically, but not enough. So this kind of helps give you some crisp edges to get it to do what you want. Okay, then you turn it, open it, and then you fold it hamburger style. Just right down the middle. And then you crease it. Okay, then you open it up and you're going to fold it towards your middle. But I find, especially when you have the thicker, this is a little bit thick with all that washi tape and then with the scrapbook paper, leave yourself a little room from that middle crease. That just helps things work out better when you start folding. And so I'm leaving a little gap right there just to give myself a little leeway. Okay, and then you're going to see you've got 8 sections. So you're going to fold it in half again. And just cut from the end to that first fold there. And I usually get mine crooked, so I'll have to trim it a little probably. Unless, you know, sometimes I'm not worried about it, sometimes I am. So I did it to the first fold. Then you open it up and you can see you have a gap there in the middle. So you just, now you fold it back down hot dog style. And then you see you have your gap. You just push it in like that. And see you have like 4 pages with 8 sides, basically. So you're going to fold it in like that. And you can trim that off if you want to. I think I will trim it just a little, because I'm not really good at cutting, y'all, sometimes. And you can ink it, you can add more washi tape or lace or whatever. See, it gives you more of a nicer fold if you leave yourself a little room. Now she said that she showed one where she made a cover for it separately. She didn't show that in this video. Hopefully she will soon. But yeah, now I'll probably just ink it. And look, it's just so pretty. What you could do, you could put some neutral paper in there so it's easy to write on if you wanted to. But there you have it. I used up 3 of my stick and glue pages and plus a bunch of stickers in here. That's a sticker. Those aren't really stickers, but I glued them and stuck them. That's a sticker. My word stickers, and that's pretty strawberries. And so that's all so pretty, and it helped me use up some things that I had laying around that I really didn't know exactly what to do with, or stuff that I just hadn't put away yet. So I will probably come back and decorate some of these with you in my next, maybe not my next video, but I like to do these. These are fall papers, even though they're blue. I'd like to do them like a fall style zine, because I have all kinds of stuff out here for fall, and I haven't got to do a lot of fall crafting. And I'm sorry, I'm not really in the Christmas crafting mood probably until after Thanksgiving, which is next week. So maybe I'll come back with a painting or something. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing y'all again soon. Bye now.